with us from Denton, Texas, Apache Stadium. Today, a battle in the Lone Star State, and when you play another team from Texas, it just feels a little bit bigger. It's the Rice Owls and the North Texas Mean Green. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talk. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and Coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Mean Green offense will take the field, and they'll get this thing underway. And here comes Taven Jackson. As we get late in the season, his performance has made him a contender, if not one of the favorites for the Heisman Trophy. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Quick toss. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 50, the 30, the 10. Touchdown, Mean Green. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Owls offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And let's take a look at Quentin Jackson. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
What a challenge for this running back here. This late in the season against a conference opponent, one of the better run defenses in the entire country, too. We know this guy's been an absolute game breaker toting the rock, but this defensive coaching staff has had a lot of time and a lot of film all season to watch this guy and watch the schemes of this running attack. It'll be interesting to see if this guy can break through in one of his biggest tests of the year.
Wide receiver going in motion. This is a designed run. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end-of-league plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in the fourth quarter game.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Trying to get started. He gets a block. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. He's piled up 87 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. Sells the run, wants to pass. Firing deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. 2nd and long here. Running inside. It's White. There he goes. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
And obviously this guy's been hyped up when we talked about him in the Heisman race. What do you have to do? You got to finish strong. The voters are watching what you do at the end of the season. Awesome opportunity. Put together a 100-yard game last week. Put some stats up. Get a bunch of touchdowns. You know, really finish strong so you can get in that Heisman race and maybe go win that big trophy.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They needed to find enough space and get it moving forward, and they're up to the 22. And now on second down for this offense. Hands it off. The ball is out behind the line. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor, defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's first down from the 11. Run in the red zone, it's White. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get him some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on the... And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Touchdown, North Texas! The defense takes matters into its own hands. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
And man, how awesome is that for the big fella? And he wasn't going to just fall on that loose fumble. He decided to scoop it and score, and David shows off the athleticism.
I mean, we were born to do more. We just grew out of the running back body, but we're really all running backs at heart. It's just hard when you got to go that far because you're running out of oxygen. You could tell the gas tank was low, but the big fella getting the touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it in his belly. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Hits inside, it's Jackson. He gets it oh so close to that imaginary yellow line, but I think he's going to be just a tad short. The Owls will try to move the chains on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the North Texas sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Holly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. North Texas to the line with a 1.5 miles to go on 3rd down. Look out! Hit as he throws. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force them into a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They'll run it. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. We've reached the break, and North Texas has the lead. They largely dominated this 1st quarter as indicated by the stats. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Keep it on the ground. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Off play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Looks it in. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. He's up to 113 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. That'll move the chains. It'll be a 1st down for North Texas.
And on 2nd down, a lot of times, I don't know why, you just, as a defense, you go pass. You think passing situations, passing downs. Really good job by the offense, committing to the run game, not abandoning it, not getting yourself in a 3rd down situation where you had to throw the football.
He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They got the explosive play now to finish the deal. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Trying to run, it's White. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3.
you know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Just feeds the running back. And he's in! Touchdown, Mean Green!
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the counter. Determined run, but he's stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. The fake wants to throw. Unloads to the right. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them...
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Wants to throw one first. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lane. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. The give on the counter. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Guys, let's chat just a little about Price. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Churns into the pile. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Keeps it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. RPO complete. Touchdown, Owls! Into the end zone for 6.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
And the extra point was good.
North Texas, 27, Rice, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Play action on first down. Under pressure. He's sacked. This defense all over him. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Jackson gonna throw it. Gets rid of it.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. Another ball is knocked free. Oh, and he recovers it. Man, you want to talk about having his back, and they averted disaster on that one. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Second down, gonna throw it. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. They need a huge play on third and long. Trying to get the corner. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They punt it away on fourth down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Jackson will throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Trying to escape and get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Turns it upfield. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Time to take a shot. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it, and the ball is loose on the return. Kicking team's got it. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas.
And this is is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Looking for room, it's Jackson. Got the first down, and he's brought down after a nice gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll go to the counter. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays. Big-time plays back-to-back, and you know right now he's calling for the ball again.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. And the Owls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, it's Jackson. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
The Owls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose deep. He's got it inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Tight end now in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Oh, pressure's coming. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Owls.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script, scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
North Texas sends the offense out to get this drive going. Fires to the middle. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Quick give. It's White. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Powers inside. That'll move the chains. It'll be a 1st down for North Texas.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on 3rd down. And so far, this defense They can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Long way to go on second down. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
Well, the linebacker's playing zone coverage, and he's just watching the QB's eyes to see where he's going to go with the football, and the eyes take him to the ball. He's able to swat it away. Great play on defense.
Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller's still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, first and goal. Quick give. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
And after that first down gasher, they're close to the end zone. Second and goal coming. Trying to barge in. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. Touchdown, Mean Green! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They march 79 yards on the drive, and they finish it off with the score from the 4.
Rice, 14.
He'll return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Calls his own number, and he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Second and long here. The run inside. It's Jackson. All over him immediately.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they wanted. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Straight ahead, it's White. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Third and short now from their own 48. Right at the line. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking for the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Fights off a defender. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson will throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Gonna let it fly, and it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The mean green with a ton of green to cover here on third down. He'll toss it. He's not gonna get there, and it's gonna bring up a fourth down decision. North Texas will have to punt it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Running inside, it's Jackson. That hole closed quickly. He'll get one out to the 6. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Motion from the wideout. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Tall hill to climb here. Third and 10 from inside your own 5. Just don't turn that thing over. Gives it. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He gets it away from his own end zone. He's got great speed and good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Mean Green offense heads out onto the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays. It's a running room, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, North Texas. Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
14.
And he's going to bring it out. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. Rice makes his way onto the field to get things going on offense. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be second and 7.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Football is about adjustments. First half, line up, pound strong, pound strong. Second half, great job. You're going to move your defense and shift to try to account for that? Boom, we'll pull some guys and run a counter backside and have some success.
Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Jackson gonna throw it. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. North Texas will have to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Trying to make one miss. And he loses the football on the return. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
North Texas lining up, facing 3rd and long. Handoff again. And that is how we will wrap this one up. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good